Hey everybody, what's everybody doing tonight? Looks like we got just a few folks in here. Hey Cole, Papa's here, Truggy, Mr. Walkman, how you guys doing? Alright, let's get my music playing as always. Let's see, and you guys please let me know before we get started if everything's working like it should. And there we go. Okay, that should be playing now. This camera is super bright today. Let's go ahead and change that up real quick. There we go. Oh, I didn't turn my lights on back there. Get that. You gotta have the lights. Sounds good. Hey John, thank you. Your mic's a little low. Oh, okay. Let's see if we can fix that. There we go. Looks like it's just about touching red. I don't want to go too much in there just in case I have like a loud bang. Then whoever has headphones on will destroy them. Don't forget the disco ball. Yeah, you gotta have them all on. How you guys doing tonight? A little bit of a Saturday stream. DJ Feder about to drop his latest beat. I used to really want to be a DJ. I think it was middle school when I started doing 3D design. That was like all I did. I was designing like turntables and mixers, and I really wanted to do it, but I don't remember what it was. I don't remember but like one of my buddies that I was good friends with, he actually went all the way through. From those days, he became a DJ. DJ Fysetc, I think his current name is. I've been known to drop some beats. Anyway, so I spent a lot of time today working on the Flying Bear. Is the music too loud, or is it good? It's loud on mine. I worked a lot on the Flying Bear Reborn 2. I decided to throw a clipper on it. I wanted to test it stock, but I figured why? I'm not keeping it stock, and I wouldn't even suggest to keep it stock, to be honest. I would not buy that machine and keep it stock. I would buy that machine with the hopes of running it in Clipper. So I decided to try to make my own Clipper profile. There was a few online that were in Russian that I translated, but they were just off a little bit. So I just started and made my own. The other major difference is all of the ones that I found online. There's like two. I think there's two. None of them have the automatic bed leveling sensor that's included. So I spent some time to basically make that thing work, and I have everything running. The only thing I can't figure out at the moment is the max and min distances for bed leveling, like to do automated bed leveling. For some reason I keep running out of space. I just can't, the numbers aren't adding up for me for some reason, but I'll get through it. And then my hope is to make that, you know, provide that for everybody. So all you'd have to do is buy like a CB1 or a Raspberry Pi or something similar and throw it in using UART. So I'm really excited about that. Had a high school buddy that did that. He's huge in Chicago. Nice. He's your Agent Forte. Cool name. As far as this little guy though, this has to be, where are we at? We're over here. This has to be the cutest little machine ever. Like, it's hard to realize how small it is until you're building one of these. Like, where's the can? Like, there we go. That should put it. That actually does a really good job of putting it in the right perspective. I'm really excited. I'm really excited to get this thing done. So I figured I had some time tonight. Might as well put that thing aside and get this one going. Hey Bob, how you doing? Da Vinci. Da Vinci's over there prophesizing in my comments. I don't remember off the top of my head what you were saying, but I made sure to heart and give you a thumbs up in the comments of my other videos. Mississippi. All right, well, let's just dive right in and get some work done. Oh, by the way, so at the end of the last stream, maybe some of you guys remember, noticed that there were 2 screws missing right there. Well, I took it apart, I put them in, and then I squared everything again. So now it is actually ready and actually where it's supposed to be. Everything is moving really smoothly, non-lubricated, and I'm not going to lubricate it until the very end. I know it's going to be more crammed and won't be open, blah, 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 but I touch them so much and constantly have grease on my fingers, I'm going to avoid it. Alright, so let's just jump right in, because I'm going to have to get some parts here, it looks like. I haven't looked past this page. I kind of looked here and I was like, oh, great, here we go. And moved it away. Identifying the correct parts. These parts have their sides embossed. Okay, cool. So let's get out some of these parts. Looks like red, because I remember those little screw pieces. These guys. Let's get those out. Where are they labeled? Okay, here's B. So let's lay some of these things out and get right into it. Also, I asked what filament this was, because one of my suggestions was to have a label for the filament in case, I don't know, something broke or you wanted to reprint something or something like that. So this is eSun ABS Plus. Just in case somebody's following along and might be interested in that. Alright, and then the other pieces are not red, because I don't see them. Is there anything else that I need that's in red? Actually, it doesn't matter. I'll just set this off to the side. Guys, I'm doing another giveaway today, even though we already did one this week. So jump in that pinned comment at the top and, you know, for a chance to win a roll. I have a feeling attendance is going to be somewhat low today, because Nero is streaming. A couple other people are streaming right now, but I kind of wanted to work on this, so it is what it is. It is what it is. Oh, look at this! Aren't you supposed to be tending to a baby? Vadim Smolensky. Aren't you supposed to be tending? Vadim. Nero. No, everyone likes Nero. He's a cool dude. Vadim, look at this. How was that for scale? This thing is gonna be rad, man. I'm really excited for it. A little dangler. You guys like how I do that? I don't know where those parts are. Dude's on my chest, nice. I do not have those printed parts. And I was warned that that might happen. So there you go. So that part of the stream is dead from the get-go. What I'll do is I'll start up the X+3 and get that going. But yeah, I do not have those parts. So when I messaged them, remember when I was unboxing this, there were extra parts in here. There were 9 of these, even though I don't have the Kirigami bed. They said that they must have had a sorting error, and that there might be some issues with the printing parts, and that they would be corrected. But obviously, I did not see these parts. I'm gonna double check again, but I don't think I got them. Perfect size to print koozies? Yes. Yeah, I mean, they wouldn't be in there, but I'll dig around anyway. Let's see. Let's move this. Let's see what we got in the box. By the way, I know I showed this last time. That's the build plate. So cool. Well, that was a short stream. No. There's things to do still. I mean, those are the actual mounts, though, for the AB motors. But we'll find some things to do. You know, the whole point of this is to simulate what you would go through if you were to buy a kit. Obviously, I have a really early version of this kit. And I know people have already built this and reviewed it and have not had problems. So I'm just the lucky one. That's okay. Go with that. How fast does this one print? Some of the fastest machines that exist are derived from this printer. Should, technically speaking, print extremely fast. Because it's so small, it's extremely stout. There's zero movement in anything. You know, you can see how much actual metal. You know, the whole thing is a squared frame with. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's gonna be very fast. One of the cool parts about Vorons is, I think I mentioned this last time too, is this printer was made so that you can print everything for this machine. So this whole giant machine back there, the Trident, can all be printed on this one, which is really neat. And I wish my Trident was running right now so I can print the parts for this one for thematic sake, but looks like that's not happening. Let's fire that up and let's dig up some of these files. I thought I only stream on Wednesday. That's true. I typically do, but the wife and kid are in bed, and I was gonna work on a different machine, but I've been working on it a bunch today, like hours. So not that I got sick of it, but I figured if I'm gonna spend more time down here tonight, I might as well do a little stream because I really wanna make some progress on this. So unfortunately for me, it looks like we're gonna be doing some printing, which I didn't really want to do. And I don't have black eSun ABS. I do have other ABS. I'll just use 3D Max, of course. While I'm doing this nonsense, if you guys want to win a roll of filament, your chance to win is pinned at the top of the chat right there. So go ahead and jump in there. That should be a gleam.io link like this. Let's see how many people are in here. Okay, we got 6 already. 2 hours left. You know, we'll see how long the stream goes, but I'll choose at the end of the stream, usually around 12-ish. And that will be, you know, all you have to do is answer this question. And then, yeah. Hopefully 3D Max will send you a roll of PLA+. Alright, so it looks like I'm missing quite a few pieces. I'm missing all of the A and B pieces in mine. So Also, I don't have the iris jig in there as well. So yeah, we're missing pieces. All right, let me just keep making sure I find the right ones, and we'll go from there. I actually don't think I'll be able to, even though that printer is super fast, I don't think it'll be fast enough to print those 4 pieces within the stream. But we're gonna try, damn it. All right, here's what we're gonna do. Don't think I have. I mean, I'll get them from GitHub, but okay. Let me open Orca Slicer. Let's get that brewing. Let me make sure Orca Slicer is visible for you guys. Okay, open. What? What? Why? That's not even the right time. Why? Alright, let's try window capture. Orca Slicer, here we go. Okay, that'll work. Yep, we'll do that. We will do ABS. Oh, you know what? I have this ASA profile that works really well on the old machine. Maybe now is not a good time to be testing old stuff versus new stuff. Nah, whatever. We'll do it. We're gonna YOLO it. What else? Looks like we lost my Winamp screen. Why are all these issues coming up today? There we go. Give me my Winamp back. Oh man, missed a bunch of chats. Hold on, let me check this out. Glad to pop on here then. Yeah, good to see you here. Mika, how you doing? Since I won on Wednesday, I won't be entering tonight. Look at you. Good man. This goes to show that anyone can win. True. Taijin? I don't know how to pronounce that. You gotta let me know. I can stay a few minutes. That's okay. Thanks for popping in. Thank you, Vadim, for not entering. I will bring you a roll to the office. YOLO, all the risks. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so the risks thing. It's supposed to rain, apparently, until 11. Well, thunderstorm. So we'll see what happens with power. Even if the lights blink, I'm out of internet for at least 10 minutes. So their stream will probably pause, and I'll be back. But we'll see what happens. 15 people only. It's because there's a bunch of streams going on tonight. Yeah, you're the curse. Typically, Vadim Jason's in here. I'm surprised he's not right now. All right, let's go on GitHub. If I minimize it, does it go away on your screen? No, it doesn't. Cool. All right, so we need Fysetc V0.2 R1 GitHub. Let's grab those files, and we'll load some filament and get it going. In fact, let's go back to Orca. Let's get this thing nice and hot. Go 100, we'll do 150 on the hot end to get it ready, and we'll do 55 on the chamber. Let this thing get nice and hot. Let me get that going. Alright, cover that bad boy up. Yeah, let's put those LEDs on. Alright. And then back to getting the files. Alright, so we need to go here. R1. Good chance for everyone to win a roll of filament. Yeah, exactly. Right. Yeah, think about it. If there's 15 people in here, some people aren't putting their names in the hat, you know? It's a good chance you're going to get a roll of filament. You just have to be here when I draw, and you have to be in the United States. Hey, Eric. How you doing? Apologies. No apologies. I just found out that I'm missing a bunch of 3D printed parts. Like I mentioned, they did warn me that might happen because of some other the extras that ended up in my box because I have a really early model that was hand put together. All right, STLs. Okay, here we go. So you know what? Let's just let me go back. I want this whole folder. Oh, GitHub. I love you and hate you at the same time. Come on. I want this whole thing. There we go. Code. Here we go. Download zip. Alright, looks like it is thinking about downloading. Alright, we're downloading. Alright, unzipping. Hey, Zoomy, how you doing? No, not Siri. No, Jesus.
Jesus of Nazareth and several other names and titles, was a first-century Jewish preacher and religious leader.
Yeah.
You want me to keep reading?
No. Zoomy, I don't know if you noticed, but that happens almost every single time you enter and I say hi. Siri interrupts stream every time. Are you still hurting from your teeth, Zoomy? Alright, so we're going to R1, STLs. Here we go. Okay, so I'll go back to this manual. Hey, Chad. I just pooped a little when I got the notification. Wow, is that exciting? Well, now you gotta wipe. Is there a name for this? No. Let's see what we got. Spacers, I saw those. Here's A and B. Aha, here we go. Upper, lower. Okay, we need these two. Alright, let's go back to Orca. I think I have to press manually so Orca shows up for you guys. Alright, we need you. We need you. What else do we need? Got those pieces. We need these two right here. B lower. Okay, that. This. Yeah, I don't think I. Whoops. I don't think I have any of the stuff for the A and B motors at all. Now that I think about it. Because this has idlers, right? No, I have those. I have those pieces. Yeah, I have these idler pieces. XY joint. Oh yeah, I'm missing a ton of stuff. I don't have the X carriage. I don't have the spool holder. Rear bed. Yeah, I don't have any of this. Well, the bed we don't need because I have the other thing. But what is this X and Y joint? I probably need that. Hey, Jose, how you doing? Oh my goodness, it was so complicated. Not, you know, it shouldn't be. So the point is that you get this kit and you don't have to do anything. Otherwise, like for the Trident, I had to print every single piece, and there's quite a lot. But that was one of the points of this, is I wanted to see what it would be like without the need to print any of this stuff. You know, it is what it is. We will persevere. Alright, so we got those two on here. Those four pieces, rather, because I need both. And then... Oh, you know what? Before I forget, let me also throw this little tool in there. Because that would be very helpful. Obviously, I actually kind of need it, to be honest. Tool heads, tools. Here we go. TMG shaft mod? What's that? TNet mod tool? I don't know what that is. But this STL we need. So, back to Orca. And we need this guy. on here. Okay. And then you know what? Regardless of what else I need, I'm going to get this one started. And then if we need more parts, I'll chuck them on the K1. And they could kind of fight over it. Alright, I'm not going to change any settings. Actually, I have to change some settings. It has to be 3 and 30. And I think the bottom was 4 and 5. Like, these things have to be pretty damn sturdy. Honeycomb. I like honeycomb. Alright, let's hit start. Slice, rather. Let's see how long this will take. 8 hours, man. Yeah, that's a long time. 9 hours. Why? These aren't that big. I guess when they're 30% infill, they are. And this is going how fast? Wait, what? Why is it so slow? That's the right one. Yeah, V2 is the one I've been modifying. Let's do transfer. Let me see. Man. Yeah, let's go back. Slice. What if we go back to the original 5 to 6 hours? It doesn't matter at that point. But this is... Why is this so slow? Let me see something. Go to the system presets. How fast are we going here? 3 hours? Well, that's quite a bit dramatic. But then again, oh yeah, that's why. It's barely anything. We need this thing to be super strong. 4, 5, 30. Well, it is what it is. I'll get them started. We'll kind of hang out. Probably do the giveaway at some point, and we'll go from there. Maybe I'll see if I can skip around a little bit. Maybe I can do something else on the machine. Yeah, 4 hours. There's no getting around it. I just want to make sure it's all done right. I missed some chats here. Let's see. Well, from my point of view, it looks very complicated. Yeah, I mean, the machine is definitely... This is not a beginner thing at all. This is like a pure hobbyist, you know, like for fun. You know, you want to like build a project. Like, that's what these are for. Especially now that machines are so good right out of the box. Like, it's hard to even compare them, you know? Hey, Daniel, how you doing? B3D, Armored Warfare. Cool name. What up, Feder? How you doing? Winamp, there's a blast from the past. Yeah, that's right. Need to play them MP3s, man. So when we enter, we all answer a question, but you only read one of the questions from the winner. What I've been wondering is, after the stream, do you go back and read all the answers? I've actually not ever read all the answers. That'd be kind of interesting, wouldn't it? Just to kind of see what people say. The problem is Glean.io doesn't make that very easy. You have to pay for their service for anything to become easy. But I'll look into it today. It would be kind of cool to get some answers, and I could read them without people's names. You know what I mean? What'd you do to the Trident now? So on the Trident, I soldered some wires for the fans that are inside of the chains, and I didn't know that you can't solder wires inside of chains. So right now I have a broken wire on the hot end fan. So I have to undo it, and since I'm undoing it, you know, I'm gonna do a bunch of mods to it. So that's why it's down at the moment. Good, just got the GTX Plus 3 after watching you, enjoying it. Nice, that's cool. Yeah, the machine's great. Yeah, I had some interesting times updating the old one because of some issue. But even the old one with the new upgrades is printing really, really great. You guys saw I posted earlier a 15-minute benchy. 30 out of 7. All right, man. Take it easy. Thanks for popping in here. Throw a thumbs up before you leave. I know if it was me, I'd be curious to see what everyone's answering. Yeah, that's true. But if there's an obstacle to that, just do it how it is. Yeah, I mean, I'll take a look. I think it's a matter of me like going down the list, clicking into someone's name, and then finding out where the answer is. You have to like scroll, but not so bad. Hey, Benjamin, how you doing? Whoa, look at that thing. You can point it downwards like that? Is there a meaning to that? It seems... Hey, Scott. I got a printer, and I've been binging your stuff. Thank you for your content. That's super helpful. You're very welcome. What kind of printer did you get? I like the recent Chitty vids. Well said, in my opinion. Thank you. Yeah, it's been cool. It's been cool. I know there's a bunch of people that seem to have a brand loyalty to other companies that like try to knock the other companies down for some reason instead of just enjoying 3D printing, which is a little annoying because those are the ones that are just constantly throwing a thumbs down to the videos. The Fysetc and K1 machines are by far the most disliked videos on my channel, but at the same time they're also the most viewed. So okay guys. Aquila, nice. Hey Caleb. Yeah, the Aquila is cool. The Aquila is like the Civic hatch of the 3D printer world. You can do whatever to it. You can make it into anything, or just keep it completely stock and enjoy printing. I like that Chitty aren't cloud bound. Yes, I like that they're also using actual open source firmware. I like that. Yeah, they don't automatically print things at night. I know it's just me being funny, but yeah, I agree with you, Daniel. Got a hand me down from a friend. Nice. But overhauling it. Yeah, I think with these machines, I think it's gonna happen more and more often. A lot of people are getting new, fresh machines, and a lot of these things are gonna be just sitting collecting dust. So yeah. Hey Clement, how you doing? It's not funny if it's real, right? What did I stumble upon? Hey, Gaming Toast, how you doing? Well, you stumbled upon an issue I ran into, which is gonna stop us from doing much on this stream. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna start that print. It's been about what 15 minutes of it heating up, and let me get that going. So hey, Ranovic, look, you got a new logo and everything. That looks cool. Cole, I wish the Chitty was not so weirdly shaped. Yeah, the Chitty is large. It's a big machine. All right, let me do this before it gets too late. Not that we're gonna be able to do anything with this print, but let me get this print started, and I'll look through to see if there's anything I can actually do, and we'll go from there because that's just the situation. Let me get some ABS. Alright, we are gonna go with some black 3D Max ABS. By the way, if you guys are just jumping in, there is a giveaway that's sponsored by 3D Max. It's pinned at the top of the chat. Should be a Gleam.io link. You have to be in the United States for a chance to win, and also be here when I draw. And today's going to be a little bit of a funky one because, well, I might end it a little bit early depending on what we find in the kit. But we'll go from there. Right on, my Fysetc kit was missing lots of parts. One part cooling fan, some 3D prints, a whole screw bag, etc. I hope you have better luck. Wow, I was just talking about this. So the reason why I'm here is because I'm missing those parts that I'm trying to print off, as well as some other ones. They told me that the 3D printed parts might have missing parts in them, and they did ask me to look, but I didn't know what to look. So I guess it's partly my fault for starting the stream without looking. But yeah, they also, probably should include all the parts. So yeah, so the reason why this is happening is they have print farms that are separate from their actual factories where they're putting this together. So they rely on the print farm to give them a correct order and then for somebody to box it. together. So they need to streamline that if other people are having problems. As far as fans and stuff, I remember when we did the unboxing, it seemed like everything was in there that had it to be in there, but now I don't know. So far, all the screws have been there. One part cooling fan. I'll have to look a little later. Ryathon, that's not cool. Which Fysetc kit did you have? Did you have this one, the V0.2 R1, or something else? What was the filament you printed with on the draft shield? Oh, that was I'll get it in a second. That was carbon fiber ABS from Gizmo Dorks. Yeah, that's what it was. Power's Place. So that Gizmo Dorks ABS was really lightweight. I think it has a ton of that carbon dust stuff. So like it was actually noticeably lighter when you printed it. But because of that carbon, it also didn't warp. So that was nice. Just tune into the stream. Did your 3D prints come in boxes? Mine were just in bags. Yeah, they're in boxes. Ryathon, I was just yeah, I had this. Okay. Yeah, they're in boxes. Yeah, I have 4 separate boxes. They weren't labeled. I went back and labeled them. I just finished building this too. I asked Fysetc for replacement for those, and they did not hesitate to send. Yeah. I know their service is good, but that's definitely a bummer, especially for this situation where I started a stream on the weekend, even though I don't usually do them on the weekend, and well, now I got to print. So, all right, my back's going to you guys for a minute. Hold on. All right, filament loaded. Let's extrude some. Device. Let's go 100. Let's do 260. We'll give it a second, and we'll do some extruding. Now that it's finished, Ryathon, how is it? How do you like it? Any other issues come up? I just gave my grandson Ender 3. I'm working on a Cyborg V0.2 R1 Pro. Came with all the required printed parts. Nice. Yeah, I mean, I hear really good things about Cyborg. I hear they're stepping up their game across the board. Yeah, I mean, you know, my other Fysetc kit had everything and then some. A ton of extra parts even. So this is a new one for me. Yeah, it's a bit of an inconvenience, but it's still a good kit after all, especially the catalyst board. I like that it has clean wiring. And, I do not know how moddable it is though. Well, yeah. This one isn't. Yeah, I would say that this particular one isn't necessarily specific to modifying, if that makes sense. Like, there's probably other options out there if you wanted to really modify it. I think one of the benefits of getting this kit specifically is that you should be able to just unbox and build and go, you know, and just have it done. 480 shipped, nice, pretty good. That's a good deal. That's a good deal. All right, we extrude. All right, let's do another extrude. There we go. There we go. Where are my tweezers at? Yeah. All right, let's get this one started. other thing is this filament color won't match because I don't have. I think I mentioned that already. I don't have eSun ABS Plus. All right, so that's uploading. In fact, why is this cut off a bit? Nope, not that. There we go. The Calyx board does look interesting. Yeah, it does. Yeah, I think Modbot just did a video on it, didn't he? Yeah, it's cool. I like that it has like a little wiring thing on the side. I like it a lot, by the way. Only afterwards problem for me is that the front idlers are not printed properly, and they broke in the middle of a print, and that the printer CFG was not properly written. Wow. Yeah, that's a lot of negative things at once. I'm like taken back by him. Definitely in contrast to my previous Fysetc experience. So, but I don't know how major this is. It's just the major that, you know, I'm just disappointed because this is extreme. If I just unbox this at home, that's different. Well, while that's still loading, because Shitty Tech's Wi-Fi, let me go ahead and see if I'm gonna. First of all, can I do anything? Obviously not this. Obviously not any of this. Okay, not any of this stuff. Looks like so much fun to do too. All right, and then idler. So this. Okay, so we might be able to do this. Let me check this. You can build a Hada, and that's true. I think I want to check this first. All right, so that would be this. Okay, so all right, there's a bunch of parts that look like that. Once again, because of this, like, it's just a box of front faces. Whoever packed this clearly was unaware. All right, let's see what I got here. All right, is there a way for me to tell these apart? Okay, so this is that piece exactly. And then we need a smaller version of that piece, that's flat in the front. That's this piece, and it's facing the correct way. Okay, that's those two pieces. Then I need a similar thing, but facing this way. Yep, that's this one. And then a bigger one facing this way. Okay, I have all that. Let me turn the camera this way a little bit. Okay. And then, do we have those crazy looking pieces? That's this one. And not that guy. Aha. That's this one. Okay, so I have those two. I have that, and I have two more pieces. Is that coming up next? Wait, do I have extras here? So that goes like this. Okay, I see. That's this piece. This is this piece. This is the lower half of it. This is the lower half of it. Okay, that's how those are. One's bigger than the other for some reason. Nah, it's got to be like this. Yeah, it's got to be like this. Either way, I have extra pieces in here for sure. But there better be enough. Alright, we'll figure that out. It looked like I have 2 extra pieces. Unless I just didn't make it far enough down. Let's see. And then... yeah, okay. So this whole part we can do. So we'll do this once that print starts. Let me make sure I have the rest of the pieces, though. I do vaguely remember that little... yeah, these little spinny pieces. And I just need 2 of them. I have a feeling I'm missing an entire box of prints because those would have been big pieces. So I have a feeling that's just misplaced. Yeah. All right. It is what it is. That means we still can do stuff, which is cool. Excited about that. All right, let's see. Let me catch up on everything. You can build a hot end. Yes, you only need 2 of the 4 idlers. Okay. That you just place down. The 4 prints have big holes in the front. You only need 2 of them. Then you need to place the L-shaped print on top of the smaller ones, I think. Okay, cool. Yeah. So 2 of these, 2 of these, and then the tops. Looks like I have extras, so we'll figure that out in a second. Once I get everything going. Let me check on this print real quick, though. Oh, so we're still getting it's doing the camp leveling. Well, you know, not the end of the world. Do I need any other spacers or anything for this step? Let's see. No, just washers and bearings. Right, this can definitely go back to the box. So we need some M3 shims. Let's see what these are going to be labeled as. Oh, there we go. M3 shims. Okay. Do I just need 4? Yeah, I think so. Alright, let's get 4 out. And I'll zoom in a little bit in a second here for you guys. Let me just get everything in the general area. Alright, then we need M3 by 35. It's fun. There's M3 by 35s, and we need how many of them? Well, at least 2. And then a few more. Okay. What'd you miss? Nothing. Starting a print. We're able to do some of the parts while the other stuff's printing. Hey, just joining. Been meaning to make it. I want to build a Voron with complete kits. I want to build a Voron with complete kits. Is a lot easier. Yeah, it's definitely a lot easier. Yeah, it's uncomparable when it's all here. Now, if you wanted like a custom color or anything, you're gonna have to do it yourself, obviously. Although, like Cyborg, for example, I saw that they offer like a whole variety of colors to choose from. I know these guys do too. I just haven't had experience with that yet. Man, that looks absolutely gorgeous. How can I show you guys this? There's got to be like a, because this camera won't reach. Will this reach? And I haven't set this up, but it looks like I'll be doing that for next stream. Yeah, like I don't have an extension. Otherwise it would reach. Oh well, it's okay. I guess I can use my phone? Either way, this stream wasn't to show off the Chitty machine. Yeah. That looks perfect. Perfect first layer. You just hit print and it goes. It's amazing. What else can you ask from a machine? Alright, let's get this going. Let's do this view. And let me zoom in. Let's do the Meet 4K. Console. Scan down. Go over here. Let me make sure that the focus is correct. Nope. Somewhere right there. There we go. Alright, let's go. So it looks like we only need 4 for this one. These are so cute. And the trident is like just a beast in comparison, huh? Alright, so we need this piece. And this piece. So I'm just guessing we're going left to right. So this is the first step. Yeah, let's set them up like this. So this goes through all the way. This goes through the way. And now we make our little stack. So we have shim. I'm going to put it smooth side down. Let's do bearing, shim, smooth side up. Okay. Same thing on this one. Bam, bam, bam. All right. Okay, got them. So this is the big one. So this one gets the smaller top one. Goes through like this. Got some dubstep playing? What's going on here? Alright, looks like there's a little bit of a gap right there, but that's probably okay, I'm guessing. Is there another version of that piece? Let me see if both of them do that. Where's my Hodo? Yeah, I can confirm they both do that, okay? Alright, we'll keep this one. And then this guy gets the larger one. I legit need my Hodo though. And that would be this one, right? Yeah. There we go. So this one also has a little bit of a gap. Wonder what's up with that. We will definitely find out. Okay, that's those two. I guess we can close that. Oh, let's see how many guys are in here. 18, okay. That's a pretty good chance to win. 1 out of 18 is pretty good. Preload 4 M3 nuts. Okay, that's fun. That's thematic from last time. B idler. I'm guessing that's... Shouldn't left BB? I mean, left BA? But that's definitely this side. Okay. I guess I can zoom out now a little bit. Or move everything so you guys can see better. Alright, so according to this, we need the thick bottom version. That's this guy. And that's facing the wrong direction. Okay. We're talking about this one. Yep. This guy. And it says preload M3 nuts. Alright, so let's do that. When we're preloading, that's these. We need 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where are my nuts? Found them. Hold on. That is no Hodo. It is! It is! Midlife Chaos. Were you here last stream? We opened the new Hodo. Since we're making a micro printer, we had to open a micro Hodo. And it's a little beast. We'll see how it lasts. I have broken the other version of this. Oh yeah, it is. It's just really expensive. My bad. It's just really expensive. I think it's $120, and currently there's a $30 coupon. So it's a $90 set, which is obviously very expensive. But the quality is insane. I know you guys won't necessarily believe me, and you can definitely get like 10 different tools for that amount of money. But it's very, it feels like it doesn't have any vibrations. Very smooth. It has a selectable torque selector. It charges from its case. Let me show you. It has the spring-loaded mechanism where it pops in and you USB-C the case. Has lots of picks, lots of little tools, lots of spudgers, a million of these things to take electronics apart. Magnetized, so on and so forth. You know, the things that you'd want out of one of these tools. This is going on the inside. I've never in my life preloaded this many nuts. Like, there's so much hardware. Alright, now that goes on. Threaded frame ends. Front screws attached to the threaded hole in the end of the frame. Rear screws go into preloaded nuts. Oh. What do you mean? Okay, I have a question, Ryathon. Ryathon, if you're still in here, I have a question. So right here it says that this is going to preloaded nuts. There's 3 on top of this frame right here, and I have, you know, screws going into them. Am I taking one of these out and using the nut? Is that what they meant? I'm fixing 2.4s and building a Trident right now. Nice. That's a good set of machines right there. Oh there. I see other YouTubers using them now. You should get a finder's fee. Yeah. I have nothing with them. Just Amazon affiliate links. I think that's what they meant. Yeah, I'm assuming that's what they meant. I bought the Fysetc Trident after watching your video. Hey, nice. Yeah, hopefully you have good luck with that machine. I still love mine. I just haven't had time to do the USB mod. You take off one of the bolts closest to the nut's edge and screw that on. Sweet. Thank you, sir. Once you're done with that little printer, you're going to add LEDs to really pimp it out? Yes. Yeah, I'm hoping that this is going to be my desktop 3D printer. Like, I want it to sit right here. You know, so I can print whatever really quickly on it. That's kind of the dream. All right, I think I got that in there. Let's get the one that's going into the frame first. Pimp that ride? Yeah, you gotta pimp the ride. Okay, that went better than I thought, actually. Alright, that's good. Cool. Look at that, we got a part on. Our first part is on. I use it on my desktop. We'll just need some more stable desk because in the speed, the monitor goes left and right when it's printing. Yeah, I believe that. Since the last live stream, I've been really digging this printer. I don't know if I would actually get one myself, but then again, who knows? Yeah, you know, it's take your time. You don't have to rush into these things. I've wanted one of these things forever, and I never got one. You know, there's something about them. It's one of those things where you like. For me, it's difficult for me to say because I have a ton of machines, and they go in and out of here. So it's really tough for me to try to get attached to one. But I know that if I had just 1, 2, 3 machines, whatever it might be, and it's just for a hobby, just for me to like have fun and print with and tinker with, I don't know if like Voron's probably the way to go for me. Now, if you have a Fysetc, a K1, a Bamboo, you can't really go wrong. Those 3 machines are so solid. You know what I mean? You could just, if you're not into working on a printer and working out problems and, you know, using a million baggies for screws like this, then yeah, those machines are good to go. But if you're really into tinkering, having one of those machines is nice. But this is 3D printing for me, like this part. I guess like for quads, like FPV quads, I really enjoy building them. I've built so many and I've flown less than I've built. So maybe I'm the type of person that just likes building more than actual. No, I mean, I love printing too. I print all the time. So I don't know what I'm trying to say. But this is very fun, but I get it if this isn't your thing. That's what I'm trying to say. It would be cool to have a little printer that you built. Yeah, right? Right? It just seems like this Trident's amazing. And it's so cool. I want to just use it. I really want to use it. If nothing else was here, I would just have that one. But like this is a whole different thing. It would be like, you know, monitor, computer, this little tiny printer. That's the setup. You probably already mentioned this, but how much did the printers cost? How about we just check real quick to like live and see what it is. Actually, this would be in my link here. Right there. So 356. 356 and nope, this has $81 shipping. Hold on. So let's go black profile. And we're gonna do wow, $176 shipping. There we go. So this is, I mean, that's there you go. So this is what you want. Black profile, ABS printed parts, $430. So, you know, yes, you can spend $430 and get a significantly larger pre-built machine that's already there, that's gonna just rock. But you're not gonna build it. And it's gonna be built by someone else on their terms. This one's built on your terms. For me, this little printer is definitely up my alley. I love stuff like this, probably why I'm still using my Ender 3 Pro. Yeah. I just don't like all the bed slinger bashing. Yes, I also don't like the bed slinger bashing. Like you gotta realize, I think those people are new to the hobby. I think they're new. Like, you know, 3D printers are so accessible now. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to be a genius to use them now. You don't have to build them. You don't have to program them. You don't have to compile firmware. You know what I mean? You don't have to solder. You just take it out of the box. Any fool from the street can do that and then talk crap about the next machine. So yeah, I get the sentiment. You know, back to this to this right here. You know, you're talking to a person that's standing in a room that's like mostly 3D printed stuff. Like everything. I got just literally most of the stuff, like everything my computers are on. My other computer in the other room. Just I'm surrounded by 3D print stuff, and I would say that 90% of the stuff including some of these amazing projects like these fully functioning giant 1/8 scale RC cars, were all done on bed slingers. So I think the problem is people don't understand that people have different budgets, and like not everyone has $1,000, not everyone has $600 to throw on a printer, not everyone has $430 to throw on a printer, and if you got $160 to $200, you can still get a really awesome experience 3D printing, and people need to stop hating, and people need to start accepting that 3D printing is really fun no matter what printer you have. I think it's ridiculous. I don't know if you guys noticed, but if anyone ever gives me a negative comment, I try to tear them up. I don't care if they unsubscribe or throw me a thumbs down or talk bad things. It just, you don't come in here and hate. I think it's ridiculous. It makes me upset. This is the type of hobby to be inclusive in. Like, we're all 3D printing. Stop picking a brand and being a dick about it. I'm a fool and I'm doing it. Yeah, me too. It's a little out there, but compared to what some other printers cost, I guess it's not too bad. The other thing you got to realize is this is using amazing components. You're getting CNC parts. You're getting really like a really sturdy combination of parts. You're getting linear rails. You're just getting some of the best stuff. Amazing electronics. So yeah, I think it's well worth $430, in my personal opinion. I think that's a fair price. Also, it's enclosed and can print anything in terms of materials. Yeah, this or the little chitty would come down to the pride of building yourself. It means a lot. Yeah, right. Yeah, the chitty would be like a cold microwave, whereas this is a completely custom built PC. Like this is definitely the closest to that experience. It's like a water-cooled PC that you build yourself. Also, I just realized that this needs to go back on autofocus. This needs to zoom out a bit because you can't see anything. There we go. Oh, that's cool. They actually gave me a pretty good bit of discount. That is really nice. That's very cool to know. I have 3 Vorons, but my K1's doing a better job than all of them after the extruder and hot end upgrades. Yeah, the K1 is a really great machine. Same with the Chitty. But you got to keep in mind about Vorons. Like, the Voron is only as good as the parts that you chose and the calibration effort that you put in. Obviously, those are already done for you at the company. That's why they're as popular as they are. That's why they're expanding to what they are. But the Voron not printing a certain way, I'm not trying to bash you or there. Like, please don't think I'm like going against you or something. But because there's no like company standing behind it, right? And like their reputation isn't on the line, it's up to you, right? Like that's a kind of a part of it, I think. Like you can get them to print better than any of those machines technically, but you have to put in the time. And it sounds like you have a bunch of different machines. That's also a problem I have. Like you know, I could tune this machine. Like I can have this thing printing just the most flawless prints. I just don't have the time because I have 50 machines. I still have fun with my Ender 3 Pro. Yeah, it's great. The store coupon gives you $20 if you spend $400 plus. Oh, nice. Yeah, I see there's a $30 off coupon too. So you can definitely get it a little bit cheaper than that. I'm out. Have a good stream. Thank you. Meet up with Rob Mink at Earth. I want to see a Baby Belt Pro built on stream. Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna be at Earth. I don't know. Like, I'm super anxious about meeting people. I don't know. I'm like a weirdo. This is easier for me because I'm alone in my basement talking to a camera, and there isn't a million people. And then I'm also going to the Creality event that's nearby. It's like 16 minutes away from the venue, and they want me to be a speaker, which is crazy. I'm gonna speak? Like, what? I'm so bad at that. So we'll see how all that goes. But I'll be there. I'll try to talk to people. And yeah, it's gonna be awkward, but whatever. I'll be there. Also, don't forget to change the heat break to an all-metal one if your hot end does not have it. The hot end they gave me, at least to me, had PTFE inside. Really? that would be crazy. I do have all the fans, it looks like. That's the board. I saw the HUD on here a second ago. There it is. Yep. Yep, it comes pre-installed with lined, but it looks like there is an all metal in here. Yep, all metal in here. And I'll probably swap this out to a bi-metal heat break because I have a whole lot of them. And this isn't a coated nozzle, so I'll probably put a CHT in here. Thank you for that. But yeah, it looks like it's in here. Hopefully you have, but they sent the, okay. You were having it too. Yeah, I'll definitely mention to them post-stream that I didn't have the other printed parts. I obviously, I don't need them sent. I'll just use that, but still. Smash it, peoples. Yes. See, I mean, the prints are going absolutely flawless. That Fysetc machine is just so good. All right, let's keep going, right? Let's keep building. All right, now we're on the opposite side. Let's get this guy in there. Same thing. But yeah, so I realize that not everything I'm going to show on the channel is going to be a hit with everybody, right? And I'm okay with that. Like, I'm not here to go mainstream, you know what I mean? I'm just having a good time, like, and sharing stuff. One of the other reasons is, you know, just for pure fun. Like, that's one of the reasons why I'm doing the Flying Bear Reborn 2 and spending all that time making custom stuff for it, because that's just fun for me. You know, how many people are going to buy that machine? Probably nowhere near as much as a K1 or even the Fysetc machine. And obviously that's where I'm going to be making money, if at all. But is it fun to open a box and print with it? It's fun to print, but it's definitely fun to tinker. So I'll do that all day. All right, so that went on very, very easily. So let's keep going. All your information is always wonderful. Keep it coming. Thank you. I'm just hanging out in my basement, talking to my friends, and I will continue to do so. I'm over here staring at this screen page. Like, these instructions look so weird. Idiot. All right. One thing I didn't do on the other side is preload any nuts, but it looks like I don't need to on this end. Thread frame ends, yeah. Yeah, this side specifically said right here, preload. The other side did not. The other thing I didn't do is put these things in. I don't even know how. So let's do that. Looks like Allen key out. And the hole to the left. Cool. Okay, that just slipped right in there. And same with this guy, I'm guessing. Okay, yep. This should go this direction. Oh, there's like a flat spot. Only one way it goes in. Interesting. Okay, cool design. Alright, got that in. What's next? Yeah, that goes on the same side. Oh, right. That I can't check. Because of the reasons. The idler goes over there, yep. Final idler check. Be sure the idlers match the orientation below. Yeah, they do. I did notice that earlier. Gotta love these little things. There's so much information to be had from all the different videos. Yes, yeah. Gotta love the hobby. It still hasn't gotten boring after all these years, and it just keeps getting more and more interesting. I was in the same situation as you. I was hesitating between the Chi X Smart 3 and the Voron V0.2, but I knew that the building and tuning process would be fun. Well, most of the time, but it was right. Yeah, like even when it's frustrating and you need like a day off and you need some time, whatever, you still end up learning something, and it's not an experience you're going to get with one of the pre-built machines. Now, some people aren't looking for any trouble, and I get it. I just don't like when those people turn around and start talking crap. I think everyone in the stream is on the Fysetc site looking at this printer. Maybe. Hey, look at that. We're going to the Z-axis. Well, let's see if I can do some of this stuff, I guess, right? Why not? Yeah, let's see if I can do some of that, because, well, I'd rather not stop. Also, all right, hold on. Here's what I need to do. Here, no, I need a bigger bag than that. No, do I have a bag? Yes. These are the Ziploc bags I use to keep all my filament spools in. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to put all the extra pieces in here. So I have these 4 extras. So definitely a sorting issue from the people that are working at the print farm. There we go. So this is still unbelievable to me. Alright, I think that's it. But let's keep looking. Right, the skirt, that's all good. Yeah, and there's four feet. So here we go. We got a bag of extras. Alright, now we're looking for that piece. Does it say what color it's gonna be in? Like, is that piece red? Usually it would have a little symbol next to it, but it doesn't, which might mean I don't have that piece. Unless it's red. Yeah, there's some more missing pieces. Alright, so that's a problem. So, we have some more options. This is the part I was missing too. Oh, right, I don't need this because I downloaded all the files. Alright, so... I was also missing the toolhead linear rail connector. Yeah, I don't have the linear rail. Oh, the toolhead linear rail connector. Hey GM, how you doing? You know, let's do a new window, because I kind of want to see how OBS handles this situation. So file, new window. Will you see the new window? No. Oops. I think Orca's gonna crash. We got a spinning rainbow. Oh, there we go. All right, here we go. So K1. We are gonna go to generic ABS. Reality K1. Good. Hope you're having fun with the build. Yeah, we're having lots of fun. The build is cool. The part that's not cool is I have a lot of missing pieces. Only 3D printed pieces. All the hardware seems to be there, at least so far. And Ryathon here in the chat is saying he had a very similar experience. All right, let's kick that on. I haven't printed ABS with the K1 since getting a new extruder. I probably need to put glue on the build plate, and I need to put the top hat on. I'll do that after loading filament in, because that thing is a pain in the butt to load filament in. That is definitely something that you only find out after using it for a while, is it's very hard to load filament, especially because I have it down in there. And it's so hard. I have to take off all the tubes. I have to get in there on my knees and like put it in. It's just craziness. Very inconvenient. But it prints amazing. Reminds me of a Lego set. There's always missing pieces. Yeah. Hey Ryathon, am I gonna need this? Let me see if I can drag it in. This little piece? It's a tool. And looks like it's called the T-Nut Mod Tool. Do I need that? Nope, I didn't use it. Alright. Okay, so we did that. Let's find this piece. Display, electronics, skirts, tool heads, top hat. Let's see what we got. Fan mount. I don't know if I have that piece either. Panel mounting. There's a whole box for just panel mounts. Alright, so I need to specifically just find the Z motor. Oh wait, I have that piece, and this is called Z motor mount. Wait. Is it possible that this piece is just the wrong Okay, hold on, guys. Sorry, I'm thinking. That's why I'm not like talking. Hold on. Let me minimize this slicer window. Bye bye. This piece. Oh no, it's different. That's a whole different thing. So I'm looking for lead screw nut. Where would that be at? I don't see it yet. I definitely don't have the spool holder. That was not included. T8 nut block. I don't have that as well. Okay, that's the piece. That's the piece. T8 nut block. Right there. That's the shindig we're missing. Instructions. Wait. Do I need that? Because no, we need it. I was gonna say maybe it's built in. It's not built in. Random thought, but have you ever had to replace the lead screw nut in any of your Aquilas? No. I've never replaced a lead screw nut on any of my machines ever. I have greased them. I made sure that I always make sure they're greased. And I do like the, no, they're not Teflon. What are they called? Durlin. The Durlin ones are really cool because they don't need grease. Well, they technically don't need much grease. I'm sure they'll wear faster, but no, I've never. The thing with those is they can be loose, right? So even when they wear a little bit, they'll be okay. Because you don't want that play there, the play in the lead screw, has nothing to do with the movement, like the actual motion, because that's done either by the wheels or the linear rails or the linear rods, whatever your printer is. The lead screw just moves the weight up and down. It would take quite a lot for that to actually wear away, so I don't think that's going to be a thing that you'll notice. Backlash? You'll notice some backlash. Alright, so this piece I actually genuinely need no matter what. What are we preloading down here? Wow, there's so many. Jeez. Okay, we could do this part as well. Alright, so we will do as much as we can, but this piece I do not have. This piece right here we have right here. You know what? I'm gonna wait to print this piece because I'm gonna print it in the same filament as that. There's no point in me starting another one with a different spool on the K1, only to not be able to do it in this stream anyway. So yeah, I mean that looks so good. Everything's perfect in there. So I'll wait for that ABS print to finish, and then I'll just start this one up on the Chitty. I had an accent there for a second. Yeah, I'll just do this. Boop. Yeah, we'll do it this way. I'll once that's done, I'll print it here, and then that way, whatever other parts I'm missing, if at all, I'll print them as well. And I'll be sure if, by the way, whenever this stream is done, and I go before we start the next one, I will be sure to check and let you guys all know what exactly happened. Obviously, I'm going to let them know as soon as I'm done with the stream. I'm going to send them a message about all this. But like I said, they did warn me that because I had a really early model, that I might have missing pieces in there, and they wanted me to check, and I overlooked it, honestly. So a little bit of a thing on me. Like I should have probably planned it a little bit better, but at the same time, they should have had those pieces in there. All right, well, let's do the things that we have, right? So it looks like this needs to happen. Can I flip stuff, or will stuff fall out? All right, it thinks there should be a cover here. So if I flip those T-nuts, they might fall out. But at the same time, you know what I'll do is I'll tighten them, and that way they can't fall out. Let's see which way is this going. It's this way. Cat hair. At least we didn't see preloading even more nuts and preloading a metric F ton of nuts. Yeah, there's a lot. There's way more than anything I've ever built. I warned them about this part missing case. They said that they updated this and that, but your case actually seems worse. I only received 2 front bed things. You received like 6. I received 10. Peanuts are the bane of every 3D print. So here they actually use standard nuts, and these 1515 extrusions have the perfect little spot for them. So it's actually really neat, to be honest. All right, so we need 3 on one side, 3 on the other, and let's see, like that. And on this side, I can put them down. Should I be putting M3s in them, or can I just slide the nuts in there? I guess it'd be easier to just put M3s on there. I didn't get to see the time in the slicer. How long is it gonna take? Oh, it was hours. It's not gonna make it at the end of this. By the end of this. Yeah, there's 3 hours left on the print. I think it was like 4 hours or something like that. 3 here, right? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, my representative there is Sarah, I believe, for this particular printer, and she has been extremely kind and understanding, and you know, Fysetc in general has been very understanding with me. So they sent me the Trident kit like 4 or 5 months before I even got to it. So, and they never hassled me about it at all. So very trusting, and I obviously appreciate that. I knock out a ride on Peloton, come back, and hey, we're making progress. Yeah, there's a little bit going on, but unfortunately, another missing part. Also, I too have a Peloton, and I need to get on it instead of sitting on my butt. You know, I ride mountain bikes, so whenever I can, I go out there. But when I can't, I should technically be on that damn Peloton. Blows my mind. It's taken my Aquila 4 hours just to print one small top crack from the lack enclosure. Yeah, the lack parts are they take a minute. I remember on the Aquila, I was printing for the lack feet, and I'd print all 4 of them on one, and it would be like a 48-hour print. Peloton is the entry fee for video games and nerd stuff. Haha. I see that. Nice. Alright, we got 3 in there, and I tightened them so they can't like fall. So we'll see where that goes. Preloading nuts. Preload M3 nuts into the outer channels. Okay. Nuts are not required for the door panel clips. Alright. Now we're going... which way? We're going this way. Wow, look how many are going in there! That's ridiculous. That's so many. 3 on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4 over there. 3 more over here. Wow, epic. Alright, so for these, I'm just gonna drop them in there. Right, is that what I did? No, I actually put nuts in there. Alright. I'll keep it going. Peloton bought Precore as their production facility, so the equipment should be better than an earlier model. Really? Like, they can be better? I don't know which model I have, but I feel like it's super high quality. "48 hours a long print." Yeah, it is. I was talking to William, Loxy, and Evelyn. They were all really nice to me on my case. I have not talked to any of those people, I don't think. Maybe William? So 3 over here, 3 over there. I need 3 more. This feels like infinity to me. 2 years ago. Okay. So mine isn't 2 years old. Mine's about a year old. We should run a contest of how much this thing weighs. Yeah, there's a lot going into it. Alright, so 3, and once again, I don't have the B parts on the bottom, so I will be tightening them so that they don't move. Otherwise, they'll just fall out. My nephew works at Precor as a shipping manager. Okay, so you got the inside scoop. Alright. Endless amount more. Got any insider trade rumors about all the printing announcements at the end of the month? I don't. No one trusts me like that. I know that Creality said that they were going to announce things on the 20th. And, well, we all know Bamboo's date that they picked. So, they definitely know what's going on over there in Shenzhen. Shenzhen. Now I'm Thor, 'cause it hurts. Da Vinci, you're a poet. And I think you know it. Alright, 3 on the side, 3 on the back, and we need 4 on that far right side. I feel like I'm building one of these trucks again. There's a million screws. At least these aren't them twos. M3s are still manageable. What time we got? So we still have a little bit of time here, but if you guys are just joining in, there is a comment pinned to the top of the chat where you can enter to win a roll of filament PLA Plus by 3D Max. So go ahead and jump in there for your chance to win. You have to be present when I'm picking, and you have to be in the United States for the chance to win. But we have a few people in here today, so you have a pretty high chance of getting a free roll of filament from 3D Max. I'm Thor, you're Thor. Takes an aspirin. Nice. Man, them ABS parts looking crispy. They're looking crispy. Alright, I think I have all these things preloaded, which is nuts. Last chance. Take the next few steps as we install the feet. In doing so, you'll be closing off the ends of the frame extrusions. This is the last chance to install preloaded M3 nuts into this portion of the frame, so pay special attention to the nut checks on the next pages to make sure you have the correct number of M3 nuts in each extrusion slot. Be a real shame if you forgot. A real shame. Nice, gotta love it. Looking forward to getting my first roll of 3D Max filament. Yeah, it's good stuff. So when the last time I talked to Sergio from 3D Max, he shipped the last 3 winners the other day. So he does it in bundles. Obviously, he's not going to ship individuals, you know, for free. So also, I think I've given away 18 rolls at this point. So many nuts, not enough D's. That's right. All right, let's do this nut check. All right, left. That's this side. 3 nuts. 3 nuts. 3 nuts. That's correct. Other side. 3, 3, 3. 3, 3, 3. Got it. What's next? The back. We got 2, 4, 1. That's right. Except it's back there. And 3. Yep. Got it. What's next? On the front, we should have 4. On the inside. Yep. 4 on the inside. Yes. Got that. Okay. Oh, heated inserts. Yeah. Now we're getting to the fun stuff. All right. Definitely have that stuff. So let's get out the feet and the screen. I'm going to move this thing aside. Yeah. Okay, so on the side here and right there. All right, let me get my stuff. That. And I want this. Let's get the iron. The iron heating. I need to just buy a huge 6S battery. They're so expensive. But all my 6S batteries are upstairs in my quads. And they heat this thing in seconds. So this is a 3S. Oh, maybe, you know what? I have several 3Ss. Maybe I should just make a makeshift connector, make it into a 3000 milliamp 6S battery. Oh, I'll do that. I'll just build a connector. Oh, yeah, okay. We'll do that. That's going to be a little project I'll work on later. I'll make my 2 3S batteries that I have into a 3000 milliamp 6S battery. And when I need to solder it, it'll be instantaneous. Went to Amazon to watch Forrest Gump, but couldn't see through the trees. Wild. I'm ready to try a new filament brand. Only ever used Matter Hackers because it's what I use at Honeywell. I think I've used Matter Hackers a while ago, but like one spool. I've used a ton of different brands. There's very little brands that I didn't like. Like, I don't even remember some of them. But 3D Max, I've used every single thing that they offer. And their early ASA was a little odd, but now it's good. It's good stuff. I have never had problems with them. Oh, I'm happy with 3D Max ASA carbon fiber. Oh, nice. I haven't tried any of their carbon fiber stuff yet. I just haven't had the chance. I want to do a video with about drying filament, and I'm going to use them as an example. I'm back. Tablet is dead. Trying to watch on my tiny phone screen. Haha. Not worth it. Not worth it. 3D Max is good. Cold. Prints like butter on my KP3S. Yeah, KP3S. Fun little machine. Alright, looks like we are heated. So let's get some inserts. Alright, we'll do the top first. Looks like there's 4 right here. I'll just use them. Is there a difference? Nope. I will use them. How many do I need? Oh, we're doing the feet too. Look at that. Okay, cool. As in, like... Wait, why is there... Is this a foot as well? Why are there extra... Oh, so I have an extra foot? Wow. It's kind of funny. Alright, that's going downward. Go a tiny bit below the surface. Get some cool on it, press it down. Which way are we going on the side right here now? I'll skip this track since it's our opening song. Alright, nice and easy. Can I get this in there? Yeah. Alright, those 2 are done. That's a good print, actually. Look at this print. Super clean print. Look at that. Outstanding print. Like, just flawless. It looks like a production piece. Very nice. Even that, like, look at the overhangs here. Very good. Alright, and feet is going to be interesting because I wonder if I need a specific one. Is there a difference? There is a difference. These are this direction. This is, I guess, I don't know. These are different. These have like divots in them. These have divots on both sides. Which one do I need? Looks like I need this one. This one has a hole in it. Do these? Okay, this does not have a hole in it. Okay, I'm going to use this one because it looks like the one that they're showing. Yeah, this is definitely the one. Okay. And just putting it down in the center, all right. Perfect. You only need 3 of the 4 that you're holding. They gave an extra if you don't want to use the filament sensor. Oh, okay. They print all their parts on an under. No, they definitely use bamboo machines. You can tell by the build plate. Oh, hold on, I missed a ton. Sorry, guys. Use PLA and really light colors. You can't go wrong. Strong Hero or Flash Forge. Okay. Amelin has some very cool colors. Oh, jaw's killing me. Mine's getting better, luckily. So yeah, I definitely feel you. Super good prints. I just hope your front idlers don't break like mine did. Yeah, I guess we'll find out. Has Fysetc said Has Fysetc said what they print their parts on? No, they didn't tell me what they print on, but I did ask what they are, and they said that it's eSun ABS Plus. They print all their parts in there, right? Okay, sorry, you got that. Yeah, 3, okay, got that. I'm using their ASA plus carbon fiber at ABS print settings, working very well. Nice. Yeah, I have all 4 of their carbon fiber materials. I just haven't had a chance to use them. Looking forward to it. All my reality parts entered up in the box. Alright, coffee's empty. Swap. Alright. Alright, so we need a little foot. Let me go get that. Let me see if there's any more inserts while I have that thing on. Yeah, hold on. Let me do all the inserts before I put anything else. How many am I going to need? 2. Okay. So this is that filament one, which is also just an amazing print. Look how round that piece is. That's hard to do. Yeah, just really, really solid. I mean, that tiny little detail right there, that's pretty good. Some serious details here. Okay, so we need that one, and then on top. I didn't tighten this enough. Ah! What's going on here? Perfect. By the way, guys, I don't know if I mentioned this before. This is how I like to do them. Hold on, let it. There we go. So I get it just below the surface, and then I put something cold on it. In this case, nice flat piece of metal, and it makes a little lip that kind of helps hold it in place so that it doesn't just pull out when you tighten. I could even go a little bit lower on it, but that's how I like to do these. I need to print that vise. Yeah, definitely. I love this little thing. I use it all the time. It's fantastic. It's perfect for this type of thing where you just need to hold something light. Obviously, if it's heavy, you're not going to be using it. I have some projects that I want to use carbon fiber on. I need to read up on it though. So the carbon fiber stuff is, there's a lot of marketing that goes into this. Most of these things, like 99% of these, are carbon fiber dust. So what it's going to do is, technically it's not going to make anything stronger. In fact, it might actually make something weaker. However, it is going to be stiffer because up to 30% of that filament is going to be this carbon fiber dust. And it makes it a little bit more firm, and it makes it easier to print because it's less likely going to warp or shrink. So things like ASA or ABS are a little bit easier to print, and they get this really nice texture on the outside that looks really nice. So it's a looks, ease of use type of thing. It's not necessarily meant to be stronger in any way. That's just like a marketing thing because carbon fiber is strong, but you're adding dust, right? It's not going to help interlink anything. So some though have like kind of like shards or even little pieces of like strings. Unless it's continuous strand, which is obviously extremely expensive and obscene, it's not going to be much stronger. So you have to know that. But things that need to be stiff, carbon fiber is perfect for that. Like PLA carbon fiber is very stiff. Yeah, it'll crack and break, but it's very stiff. So if you needed that application, if you print like a robust piece like that, it's gonna be pretty strong. So it's all in relation to what you're trying to do. Same with PETG carbon fiber. Like one of the things about PETG is that PETG has some flex to it, right? Same with nylon. Nylon has a lot of flex. In fact, if you bend nylon, it'll more likely stretch before it breaks at all. PETG might like break into shards like PLA. But then you add carbon fiber and all of them just get stiffer. So nylon normally flexes, you add carbon fiber, it gets stiffer and still keeps some of the other, good things about nylon, and makes it all easier to print because there's 30% less of the material that you're trying to print. So yeah, most of it is going to be carbon fiber dust that they buy, because they buy from companies that cut carbon fiber because they try to get rid of that stuff. I lost so many knurled inserts when I was making throttle adapters for VKB flight sticks. Never thought of using a solder tip to push in the plastic. Oh yeah, this is definitely the way. So there's no functional advantage. It's to make things stiffer. But there is on some filaments, like industrial grade technical filaments. But most of the ones that you're going to be buying to print at home, it's not going to have it's not going to have that type of advantage. It's just easier to print, especially if you have a bed slinger, for example. You could print a carbon fiber ABS much easier on a bed slinger than you can regular ABS, because less warping. It might even take less heat because there's less ABS. So there's a lot of advantages to it, but it's marketed in kind of a strange way. Yeah, single strand's insane. That's not even like that's not a thing yet. Like it is. It's very expensive, very hard to implement. There's even filament spools that have a single strand in them, but as you can imagine, that could cause some issues and need a specific printer. Chopped, I've seen, but it could cause clogs, all kinds of issues with that as well. So dust is what majority of manufacturers use to make their filaments print easier, look significantly better, because they do. That texture on the outside is just gorgeous. It hides it hides layer lines completely. I've printed car parts with carbon fiber ABS that ends up literally looking like production pieces. So if I wanted to print nylon gears, no, not for gears. It'll be stiffer, but they'll be more likely to snap. So in fact, if you're gonna do gears, I would keep nylon as nylon. Long, relatively speaking, fibers instead of dust is nice, because during extrusion process, the fibers have straightened out and now effectively give the part grain, like you find in wood. Yes and no. Yes and no. Yeah, absolutely. All right, did I do anything? Okay, I did that part, and then I started just flapping my gums. All right, so we'll get to that in a second. Look at this little bearing. What? That's a cool little bearing. We'll get to that in a second. Run out micro switch, okay. All right, and then those are just going in. So I was supposed to put these into both of these. All right, so this is the one that replaces this, which means this is going in here. All right, and this one only gets one. And then we can turn our soldering iron off so that I don't drop it on my toes. Well, I don't have any windows next to me, but I guess the storm that they promised never came, which is a good thing. Imagine if I didn't have the printed parts that I needed to do the build that I was doing, but also the power kept going out. Fun stream. Alright, we can turn this guy off. Unplug. If we need more, we'll need more. For now, I'll just set all this aside. Yeah, like if carbon fiber filament was a little bit cheaper, I would pretty much print almost exclusively in carbon fiber if I needed just, you know, black. Because of just how good it ends up looking. It's legitimately, like, beautiful. Alright. We've got our legs. I need to dig up... that's from here. I need to dig up those little rubber feet. Let's get the box out again. Alright, so, oh right, we need that end switch as well, and I believe that's this pre-wired SR, right? Yeah, sensor run out. Yeah. Okay, where are the little feet? Where are the little feet? Lots of zip ties in there. Oh, do I have space for these? Let's see. Ooh, yeah. I do have space for these. Voila. And 3 more Allen keys, which should just go into the dump for now. The dump of stuff. Back to the task at hand. Where are these rubber feet? Aha! I have located them. Don't rush or push it hard. Slow, low, steady. Yeah, you can't go too hot. Yeah. Yeah, melting it in is good. I had it on 330 just now, and that seems to be pretty good. It's on 330C. Alright, these little tiny cute little feetsies, look at them. Alright, let's oh right, I need this thing too. I missed that. Alright, hold on. I need this thing. Holy pieces, Batman. Alright, that I didn't see in there, but let me dig around a little bit more. Alright. Belt. Cogs. I see it. It's right here. Next to the SD card. What about the little bearing, though? Oh, it's like a part of it. What brand carbon fiber ASA would you recommend? 3D Max, because you can get 5% off using my coupon. Alright, so we got this piece. Ah, drop it. Alright. We got this piece. Top piece. Metal. Metal's inside. Is there a bearing? What is that? That little piece? This is a bearing? It looks like a rubber grommet. MR85 bearing. This is a bearing? No way. This spins? No. No, that's a rubber grommet. This needs a bearing. Parts are made up of 5 individual pieces. Showing the we're going to discard the black rubber piece from the assembly. This is not needed for our application. Okay. But then, so here I'm going to discard this rubber piece. Discard. This is just gonna snap in there, huh? Will it? Am I gonna have to get the hammer? Hammer time. I broke it. I broke it. Hammer. This part was really hard for me. Nothing was fitting. I broke like 2 of them. Yeah, I mean, I definitely broke this. Maybe that's why they give you 3. Ryathon, what about that bearing? Where do I get a bearing? Is there a bearing somewhere in the kit? Lots of standoffs. I don't see a bearing in there. Yep, there is, but I don't remember where. It's not in the... Is it in the extruder? In the extruder thing, because I did notice a bunch of bearings in there, but obviously the extruder itself needs them. It's definitely this is definitely the bearing. Oops. That is definitely the bearing, but so let me try to remember how many this needs. I think this thing needs at least 2. Because one sits on this side. The other one sits on this side. Oh, so this is it. So there's 3 bearings in here, and the extruder needs 2. Right, because this piece gets clamped in. This piece sits on those rails on here. This piece gets 2 from each side. So there we go. That's the bearing. However, I broke this little foot, so that's gonna have to get reprinted. If you don't run filament through here, how do you run it? How are you supposed to put that in there? Just gonna give it a nice whack. Alright, well, hammer worked that time, but definitely not the other time when I broke that damn thing. The Hana needs 2. Right. Don't do that. You do not need to do that. No, no, no. Don't, no, no. The summary of what just happened is this that's on the screen. No. You know the amount of money you paid for this thing, I'd expect it to be assembled. Ha, yeah. That's why people are buying all other machines. You'll need that bearing inside the printed part. Right. I wasn't bashing the bearing. I was putting in this blue piece. I have the bearing right here, and I'm guessing it goes into there like that. Yeah, it just dropped in there. Yeah, I can see it over there. Well, that's not the problem. The problem is I broke this piece. Oh, I thought you were mashing the bearing inside it. No. This thing, the blue piece was really hard to put in, and now I broke this. Oops, there goes that bearing. I broke it, which is kind of a bummer. I wonder if I can super glue this and then reprint it later. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna super glue this, and I'm gonna reprint it later. No, it's okay. You were trying to help. Absolutely. I think I'll go with the King Rune KP SV2 once they come down. It's a cool little machine. Very fun to tinker with. And it needs tinkering, by the way. Like, straight out of the box, it needs some tinkering. I have, you know how I do cons and pros on every machine? This is the KP3S. It's a full page. KP3S Pro V2. So, has some cons. Has a lot of benefits, too. And you have to kind of like know what you're getting into with that machine. It needs pretty much every single tuning thing. You need to go down the entire tuning list with Clipper to get that. Once you do it, though, it's going to print really well. Very similar story to the original X Max. In order to get the original, X plus 3. To get the original X plus 3 to print the way that this one prints, I had to go down the Clipper configuration all the way and go through it, and then it printed just absolutely great. Same thing with the KP3S Pro V2, whatever it's called. Also, I just saw the time, 11:15. That means there's a little under 45 minutes to jump in on the filament spool giveaway. I needed a hammer for that too. Nice. Yes, it's yes. Build Legos, build a PC, build a printer. I think the printer is more advanced set of Legos. Yep. Yeah, I build everything. I choose the hard method for pretty much everything ever. So, just like I don't pay people for car work, or I don't pay people for house reno stuff, I do most of everything myself across all the boards. This is the same thing to me. I use the printer to make Legos for kids. Yeah, exactly. I heard that they updated the KPS V2 a lot. Like from the one I have, you mean? If it was all assembled, it might be double the price, so actually you're saving money. Yes, that's also true. Speaking of time, it's hammer time. Always hammer time. Can't touch this! Well done. Alright, like I said, I'm gluing this sucker, and I will reprint it later. Or this might be one of those permanent, temporary fixes. Alright, tiny little dabadooya. And time to glue my fingertips together. There we go. That's how it was supposed to be in the first place. I bet that will last forever. Show you guys what I've done. So as you can see, I just sheared off that little piece right there. I think it just came off right on the layers. Yeah, right between the layers. So I finally got this thing sat in there nice and flat. Come on, focus. Focus. Hey! There we go. So yeah, I just glued it in place. It'll be totally fine. That's going to be a reverse Bowden anyway. And then this goes in there. Okay, that's that. And actually, I think I have to flip that over. More work. There's more work there. Are you talking about Ellis tuning guide? I am. I'm trying to find a step-by-step tuning guide for my Aquila with Clipper. The prints are okay, but could be better. Yeah, if at any time you have a Clipper machine and it's not already printing perfect, go through the Ellis tuning guide. Just start at the top, take your time, go through it. I just did it with a buddy with an Aquila. Well, he has an Ender 3, but it's running, you know, Clipper. We went through just from the top all the way down, and now it's printing mint. And I've done it on my own machines, and it is printing great. I'm about to be doing it on the Flying Bear as soon as I can get those offsets figured out. Got a good fish pun, or do you need more time to mull it over? Da Vinci coming in clutch. Nice. Toys for Tots contest, don't forget. Time will start flying. Yes, that's true. Guys, if you're in the Discord, or if not, head to the Discord. In there, there's a community contest tab. In there, we're doing a Toys for Tots drive that Zumi is driving. And all the rules are laid out there, but essentially you have to print some toys for a chance to win a whole lot of filament from 3D Max. They're going to be sponsoring it. I'll make a slightly more formal video a little bit later on as time goes on to get a little bit more eyes on it. But last year we printed collectively, what was it, Zumi? You remember the number? It was quite a lot of toys. So yeah, go and check out the rules. See if you're willing to do it. It's for a very good cause, and you know, maybe it's a good way for you to calibrate your machine and get it printing really nicely. Try using baking soda to fill in the gaps before applying glue. That's true. That works. Hey, there he is. How you doing, Rhodesman? This tuning guide helped me a lot, especially on pressure, advance, and flow. Yes. 1,251 toys last year for Toys for Tots. Think about that. You can make a difference. All right, these little things can go. All right, where are we at? So, I think I have to go back up. I do. Okay, we're here. So we are on this foot, and I need an M3 by 10. M3 by 10. M3 M3 16, M3 40, M3 35, M2 by 10. Where are the M3s by 10? There they are, M3 by 10. Alright, we need 1, 2, 3, 4 at least. I can't believe how tiny these little feet are. Ooh, I gotta turn the torque down on this thing. Don't want to tear that thing out of there. All right, and our glued foot. Oh yeah, we good? I think we're good. Make sure we're definitely flat. All right, that will work. That will work. Okay, what's next? Got that. Broke that. Okay, end switch time. Looks like we need two M2x10 self-tapping screw. Just one. A little pre-wired shindig to make things a little easier. M2x10 self-tapping. Bourne movie number 1 is done. Now for 2. Anyone think of a more iconic ending theme song? You know, I've never seen any of the Bourne movies. My father-in-law really likes it. Them, rather. But I have never seen them. This is a really cool mechanism for filament. The bearing touching the switch like that. That's cool. We can no longer be friends. Oh, come on. Matt Damon. And you know what? I probably have seen at least the original, but it was a long, long time ago. Alright, so we got that in there. And that's cool. That's the most advanced foot-toe printer imaginable. You know how some people say that these things are over-engineered? Holy moly. I mean, that's next level. James Bond, Bourne, or Mission Impossible. So I've seen Mission Impossible. Obviously not all of them. I had no idea there was even so many. James Bond. I've seen a few James Bonds. Never Bourne, so I don't know. So it'd be hard for me to choose. Let's see what everyone else has. Soviet era movie. Nice. I printed a 2-foot-long DeLorean body. Printed it in 3 sections. I think it took 2 weeks, maybe 3. Yeah, that's on that old school lender. All right, so let's get this little fella back in the picture. All right, I'll orient it the same way that's on the instructions. So M3x10 again. Hopefully I didn't put them too far away. I did. $330. Where'd I put them? M310. Where'd you go? Where'd you go, Cotton Eye Joe? Ah. Pink Panther, nice. How many do I need? 2. Remember these hex nuts? Secure inlet using the nuts we preloaded on page 52. Okay, I'll set that over there. And then we need 4 M3x40s. Nice. Some long boys. What time we got? Almost 11:30. Still time to join the filming giveaway. Alright, let's see which is which. So that's the front of the machine, so it's getting this. All right, next. All right, those little feet are on. Austin Powers, yes, good stuff. All right, what's next? What's next? The screen. Wait. Wait, why is the screen going back here? Wait, what? What am I missing here? Why is the screen in the back? I think my mind's blown. The screen on the machine is on the back? There's a dude milking a cow, an astronaut milking a cow. What's happening? Am I in like the Twilight Zone? What? Wild. Alright. It is what it is. Fits very nicely. It just gets locked in place. And this goes inward. Yeah. Okay. Locked and loaded. So now nothing is going to fall out if I flip it. So let's put her on the side here. And there should be two. There is. Two of these nuts. Speaking of nuts, no, right here. my best friend in high school swore by mini disc. Poor guy. When I was a kid, I had one toy and it was a stick. Zumi. So, as some of you guys know, I'm originally from Uzbekistan. My family moved here when I was 7. One of my favorite toys, well, okay, I had two favorite toys that I have vivid memories of. One was this pedal car. It was the Soviet era pedal car. In fact, if you type it into, here, check this out. Soviet era pedal car. I had this car in blue. This one. I had that car right there. I had that. I had that car. I don't remember who bought it for me, but I had that. Right here. This thing. Moskvich! Oh, so cool. So I had this thing for like a day. Someone gave it to me. Everyone was blown away. I was so excited. I spent a lot of time outside driving it around, rode it through mud, got it dirty. We lived in an apartment building, well, condos in the city of Tashkent in Uzbekistan. And I had to bring it up to have dinner. And I brought her up to the 9th floor, and my mom wouldn't let me take it inside because I got it muddy, even though they told me not to. And if you guys know about other countries, you can't leave anything anywhere. By the time I finished dinner and came outside, the thing was gone. So I had it for one day, and I still to this day remember this thing like it was yesterday. That's how much fun I had on that thing. That was toy one. The second toy, the stick reminded me of it, was a tire, literally a small bike tire, and a stick that had kind of like a T on the end. And the whole thing is, I would run for hours. I would roll the tire, and the objective was to keep that thing going. So you would run behind it and use the stick to kind of hit the top of it to keep it going, and use the side of it to try to make it turn and like go through obstacles. So that was one of my favorite toys. I very vividly remember spending a lot of time with that stick and wheel thing, running around, keeping it together. Did you poke your eye out? Sure, we know what you meant. If you ever wonder why all 3D printers are black, I used to wonder why all PCs in the 90s were all beige. Yeah, it's might be just be so because okay, I actually know why. The extrusions on these things were industrial, so most of them were unpainted. They were just raw, you know, silver aluminum. But then they would add dye to make them black for just machinery. You know, because it wouldn't get dirty. But now most manufacturers that sell these things have all kinds of wild colors. Kung Pao into the fist. I've seen it a million times. That's a lot of nuts. I love that movie. I couldn't believe it. I watched it a lot. Yes, that thing would be crazy money today. Yeah, people restore them and like go after them. Possibly a bit larger than my Fiat 850. The fact that you have one of those is kind of cool. Just came back, started print. Did I miss anything? You know, same old stuff. Everything else is going well. I mean, those ABS prints are just perfect looking, and it was just a standard profile. My dad played that in 1950s. Well, we were a little behind back then in the early 90s. Cardboard cutout, G.I. Joe ski ramp. That's all you need. Anodized, yes. Those are words. Shirt ripper. Yes, dude. With the finger points. What do you get when you cross an owl and a bungee cord? My ass. There's so many good quotes from Kung Pao. That's the best. Fetter's first Yugo. Nice. Shirt the ripper. Swinging the chain, swinging the chain. I had a fridge box once. That was the best toy. What's a fridge box? Tonka at a tire swing. Yeah, those are good. Cost paint. Yes, they did. All right. What else? All right, I'm supposed to be adding these. Okay, the storm is here. I thought it was like my cat running upstairs, but I think that's thunder. Just so you guys know, the giveaway is still at 12, but if the power goes out, you know, stick around, it'll come back and it'll turn on. Unless it's for a long period of time, then I'll have to do it later. The winner will still be picked in the system. But just so you know, if I just disappear, it's because there's a storm. So yeah, my super cool toy got straight tooken. Tooken 2. If your cat sounds like thunder, it may need to die. Nah, it just goes crazy and it's hollow up there. There's no insulation in the ceiling. Because it's old school drop ceilings. It's really loud when you walk up there. You know, the box the refrigerator came in. I thought it was like a term for something. When I was a kid, we had a TV that was a cardboard box with a square cut out. And when mice went through it, it was a live TV. Nice. Yes. I had my share of boxes. With mice. We had potatoes. I remember we had potatoes on the balcony. There were some mice in there. Alright, so we did this. Oh, look at that. No, there was more. That is these pieces. And I do have enough of them. What do we need? What do we need? Oh, more self-tappers. Oh, that's why there's so many of those, huh? Okay, that makes sense. Self-tap. We're flipping back. Oh, that's why there was those little holes. Now I know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We use boxes of sleds to slide down sand dunes. Nice. I remember, oh, here's another one of those crazy stories that's from like the Middle East. There was a day, one day during the year where everyone would take out their rugs, because you know, Oriental rugs, and everyone would wash them with soap in the front, like thing in front of these two buildings that were in the middle of the city. And we had this kind of like hill, this giant like driveway hill, and everyone would, you know, every house had rugs everywhere, like walls. You guys have seen Soviet photos, you know what it's like. So everyone would wash their rugs with soap, and it would be just foam everywhere, and there would pretty much be like slides for the kids. So while all the adults were soaping their rugs up, all the kids would slide down these giant makeshift slides. As you can imagine, I was what, 4, 5, 6, 7 years old. So everything seemed larger than life to me back then, obviously. So in my memories, it seemed like this crazy, like I could almost like make it into a cartoon type of scenario. Your shirt is red. So good. Favorite Kung Pao to this day is E Woo, E Woo, E Woo. Endless fun in that movie. I can't believe that movie existed. Alright, you know what? This is a job for the mighty Hodo, the big boy. This is you. This is the one she told you not to worry about. Oh my god! Woo! Holy! This thing is a monster. That's a big Hodo. That's this thing's a beast. Wow. I was using the Tinker toy. I have 4 of those. Nice. I never thought about the size of it. It's never about the size, it's how you use it. That's true. It's factual. There's scientific proof. but the girth has some appeal to it. All right, Hodo, you did your job. Well done. Is Surge in the chat? I don't think I saw Surge. Surge, if you're in here or you watch this later, I think a nice modification for your mount would be to have a hole on the bottom of it, big enough to still hold the tool, but be able to have a pass-through USB cable, so that if you wanted to charge the tool, you could just plug it in. So Surge, if you watch this back later, or you're in here, that's what you want. What time we got? 11:41. So about 15 or so minutes, a little bit longer to join the giveaway. I don't have one of those. I have to do it manually. Yeah, like a peasant, Scott. Your shirt is blue. Tell me when you see a Radio Shack. Neo. Sporin. Oh, what about the ventriloquists? We are ventriloquists. We practice every day. You go this way. I go home. I could quote that movie, I think, the entire night. Oh my god, you won't be disappointed, but make sure you get some of that green legal and go pretty heavy on it. Like heavier than normal, and then watch it. Because if you're 100% sober, I don't know, you might question your sanity. It's just a pure comedy, weird, like over the top movie. None of it is, you know, you got to be in that mode. All right, I think that all the feet are done. Ooh. Oh, yeah. A little bit of wiggle to her. I wonder if that's the 3D printed parts or what. They squared this thing pretty good. I guess we'll wait and see how that pans out. I just can't believe the size of this printer. Apply lubrication. We still got time, so I'm gonna keep going. And we have that piece. It's right here. This guy. M3x8. M3x8, M3x8. And then M3x6. In the middle there. Let's get the pancake motor out. What'd I drop? This little guy. Look at that little pancake motor. Perfect size for printing Legos, yeah. Duplex, that would be cool if you have a younger kid. Go for Chucks, yeah. Yes. Radio Shack was the best. Radio Shack, I would still go to Radio Shack all the time. If I needed like something the same day, a little connector, a little tape, a little wire, something. Man, I wish Radio Shack still existed. Yeah, man, Radio Shack was cool. Obviously, Amazon's pretty amazing, but, you know, it is what it is. Now you know what your first print will be. Koozie or Lego. Printer for ants. Yep. Printed to print parts for real printer. It's true. It's true. 20 milligrams of the orange zest. Nice. Do 25. Or, what's this stuff called? Mac and cheese. Mac and cheese stuff, it will destroy you. You won't be able to move. Probably perfect for that movie, really. cereal boxes. Yes. Oh, you guys remember there was a game out of a cereal box long time ago. I think it was a DOS game. It was like a Toast. You got to play Toast, and it was kind of like a reskin of Doom. Anyone remember that thing? That was a really fun game. I remember playing it over and over again. I remember I bought that cereal specifically for that game. My favorite thing from back in the Radio Shack days were the Zip Zaps and the Micro IC cars that were modeled. Yes, that's true. Man, I broke that thing right away. I remember I don't remember what car I had. It might have been a Supra. Once turned into a phone store, they went down to... Yeah. They did do phones. I actually bought my phones there. DOS game in a cereal box? Yeah. No, hold on. We're going to find it. I'm going to find it. I know we're doing a printer build, but like... This is for the community. Hold on, I got you. It was like Toast, cereal. Oh, I'm spelling that wrong. DOS game. Chex Quest. Right here. I spent so much time playing this game. Wait, what? You can just get it right now? Oh, so hopefully nothing crazy pops up. Yep, this is it. Right here. Boom, Chex Quest. Yep, I remember like it was yesterday. It was a good free game. Nice, I'm glad you remember it. On a floppy drive? I don't remember how. It might have been one of those little discs. It might have been a little disc. Hold on, let's see. Hold on, let me show you the game. Yes, there we go. Man, it was a disc. Yeah, it was. Yeah, micro CD. Yes, man, you guys. Yep, right here. It was literally a Doom reskin. I played it for so long. I remember after beating the game, I went back and tried to like look for all the little secrets and openings. It was a lot of fun. They printed on the box, they had to cut it out. Oh, what are you talking about? That's Suzumi. Getting a 45 record of cereal box, I think it was a Partridge Family or something like that, but it worked. Really? A little smaller than a Sega Dreamcast one. Yeah, it was a little disc. I remember that. Yeah, this is it. Yeah. Oh man, the memory. It's crazy. Like boxes of Chex Mix. I thought it was Toast, honestly, but yeah, it was Chex. Yeah. Yes. Amazing. Anyway. Old Street Theory, yeah. You ever played Pepsi Man on the PlayStation 1? No. First time hearing about it. What is your favorite old-fashioned game? Pokemon. I don't know how old-fashioned you want to go, but when I got my first Game Boy, which is still up there, the original Game Boy, I had Pokemon Blue. I put in a lot of time into that. So if I ever do any retro gaming, which I do on this, I literally have a retro gaming device. Right now I'm using it to switch cameras and stuff for this when I stream. But it has, you know, I can run literally any retro game on it at all, up to PlayStation 1. So everything on there. Hundreds and hundreds of games. But Gran Turismo and Gran Turismo 2. How retro are we talking? I can go way back. Whatever was their marketing company, they won that one. Yeah, they did. I got a bunch of old systems. Picked up a few more today. Oh, nice, like actual systems, because I have ROMs for everything. I have a giant monster collection of ROMs. Yes, it was literally a reworked version of Doom, quite literally. Duke Nukem was cool. Shawang! You guys remember that? Actually, somewhat recently, a few years ago, maybe like 5 years ago, there was a version of Shawang that came out, like a remake, and it was great. But Shawang was another one of those. It smells like dead baboon in here. When you have Doom at home. I want Doom. We have Doom at home. And it's Check's Quest. Yes. Lemmings. That's a good one. Another really old one was Vector Man. That's another one I spent a lot of time. So in Uzbekistan, we didn't have Sega. We had a thing called a Puma. And it had, first of all, it actually had the Puma logo on it, like the brand Puma, like shoes or clothes. But it was a Sega. Like when you turned it on, it said Puma instead of Sega. But I had Vector Man. Vector Man game. Yes. I had this. I had this. Not two. I had this guy. And I spent a lot of time in this thing too. I still remember how this guy moved. He kind of had this like motion to him. Not two, it was the original. Yeah, this. And you like shoot up, shoot down. It was just like a platformer like Contra or anything like that. Or Metal Gear. Not Metal Gear Solid. Heavy Gear. Vector Man. Yeah. Man, it's really hitting the memory banks. Yeah, man, mine said Puma. we had that international off-brand. My first Game Boy was Atomic Purple Game Boy Color. Nice. Got from a birthday, both red and blue. Yeah, from the original Game Boy, like the brick Game Boy, I went to SP. Just a silver one that was full. It was great. Lemmings was a fun one. I remember that one. Nice. That's old school. Sinclair. Holy. What is that handheld? This is a Retroid Pocket 3 Plus. I've also had the Retroid Pocket 2 Plus as well, which was great. It was just a small, like the screen was smaller. I wanted the larger screen, and this device is amazing. It's so much more powerful, and the screen is huge. And one of the cool things about it is because it's a really powerful Android device. If you have a gaming computer that has an NVIDIA card, some AMD cards do this too, but you can stream games from your computer really well. Like I was playing SnowRunner in my bed not too long ago, and I didn't want to come down here. And it streams really well if it's the type of game that you can play on a handheld. But yeah, this is a really cool device and cheap too. He moved like Rayman, yes he did, and Earthworm Jim, yeah. Game Boy SP was the best Game Boy ever. Yeah, it really was. Folded up, black backlit screen. Yep, yes, that's true. You still have the original? That's cool. I only got mine because someone left it in my dad's cab way back in the day, and no one claimed it. It was like before cell phones. A-suit, nice. That's cool. Unless you fall asleep and smack. Yeah, that's what happened. That's true story. I fell asleep and that thing hit me in the face. 100%. Alright. Warning, the direction of the motor wires does not matter. Wow. Use whatever makes most sense for your electronics layout. Well, okay. That's kind of nuts. Now I don't know. I'll just put it on some way, and then we will figure that out. I'm feeling this way today. What time I got? Oh, there's 4 minutes left. 4 minutes left, everybody. If you're here, there is a link at the top of the chat to enter for a chance to win a spool of PLA Plus from 3D Max. You have to be present, and also you have to be in the United States for your chance to win. Well, all you have to do is answer that question, and we should be good to go. and I will choose it in around 4 minutes. Well, when I install this, but it will end in about 4 minutes. And Papa's Place won the last one. Mr. Walkman won the one before that, I think. It's nice to see some repeats. Guys and gals, while you're in here, please hit that that thumbs up button while you're in here. Helps. And please, if you're looking for an item to purchase and you're already gonna purchase something, see if I have links for it first. That also dramatically helps, as you can imagine. Magnetic tape. Oh, wow. That was the first thing I do when I come in. Well, that's very kind of you. I appreciate that. Alright, so we are putting this downward, but where? Also, I have to flip the machine. Ah! I gotta go slower when I do that. Aha! Okay. So... I'm assuming the electronics are going to be underneath of this machine. Oh, I guess that's what those two screws were for. From before. I mean, two, nuts. It's pretty cool. How much time we got? 2 minutes. 2 minutes for the giveaway. Kung Pao had it to Plex. Yeah, you're gonna be, dude, you're gonna be cracking up, man. You are gonna be cracking up. That movie is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's dubbed wrong, by the way, on purpose. Just so you know, if you start seeing stuff and you're like, something's wrong with the buffer, no. And it's not even one movie. It's like 3 movies put together and cut up. It's definitely on a level. Wait, what? Okay, hold on. I think I'm missing something again. So this has these 2 nuts right here. But what do they go into? Was there supposed to be nuts in there somewhere? I'm pretty sure I checked everything. I'm almost 100% sure that I checked everything a million times. Also, do the electronics on this fit in? Which direction do the electronics fit in? Is the question. Because that matters for this. So that means I'm going to turn this thing down, because I'm pretty sure they're on the bottom here. Well, no, some are going to be in the back. I guess that's why it said it doesn't actually matter for the wiring. Is the, I think the motherboard's on the back, right? Alright, so it's 12. I believe everything is over for now. I will choose a winner in a minute. I just wanted to install this part. Can I skip ahead to the electronics? Alright. I'll actually scroll. Still have a lot to do. Many more streams to have fun at. Alright, so right here, this is what I wanted to see. Alright, so the motherboard goes on the back. Okay. We are right here, which means that's fine. Yeah, we'll keep it like that. Or should I rotate it this way? I'm going to rotate it. So yeah, as soon as I get this part installed, I will be sure to pull the winner. Alright, so now I gotta fish these two things in. And then, which ones do I need? By 8s here, by 8s, okay? Wow, this is actually gonna be challenging to do. No way I caught that from the first try. Wow, that was pure luck, okay. Alright, this one I can't find or see. That's because it's hidden on the side over here. Slide it over. Come on. Come on. Dang it, missed it again. It's a bit challenging, actually. Alright, hold on. There we go. I'm gonna get it this time. I did. Okay, 1 and 2. Okay. Alright, and that part I can't do, obviously. Loosen the 2 screws. We're going to ensure the bed movement's smooth. Get a grind. Okay, yeah, I can't do that because I don't have that part printed. Okay. This is what we got. don't have the A's and B's. But they will be like this. Like this at some point. That. Cool. There she is. Come together. Both really far along and also not far at all. It looks like, according to the little notch in the manual, we are halfway. But that's halfway with the A and B motors and the Z thing that, well, wasn't in the kit. So I'll have to put together an email. Alright, let me catch up with the chat real quick, and then we're going to pick a winner. Oh, there's too much to catch up. Alright, hold on. I'll just go... Oh, man, I missed a lot. Wow. That's too much to even read. Ice Pirates. Mary Had a Little Lamb. Wow. Will you do a stream on Wednesday? Yes. I'm going to try to do every Wednesday. Unless I'm like sick or something. It'll take me 6 months. It took me quite a long time to do the Trident. I think this one's going to be a little bit faster. Because it seems like, even though it's a little bit more fiddly, it seems like it's moving along. Maybe because I've built the other one already. I'm not sure. Yes, I agree. I have been in business for 12, 13 years. Not one person has ever asked me about any degree. They just care about my work. Also depends in what profession you have. I'm in the art design, user experience, advertising thing. You don't really need a degree at all. You just need to do a good job. Better, I could have printed the printer in the time it's taking to build this thing. It's true. You think I can use the Clipper Cheetah board with the print head slap onto a CR10 or 5? Yes. Wait, hold on. It depends, because those boards, they require a tool head. So you'd have to change the tool head as well. Because they don't have enough steppers, because the tool head board has a stepper driver on it. I do not think you can put the printed part when the Z screw is on. So you'll have to remove the whole Z motor when you put the... yeah, I kind of figured that as I was putting it on. But I don't have that part printed, so at least this is there. Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order? Old school. I like it. Downfall of the current education system is the focus switch to numbers game and not teaching. You know, I didn't finish and you printed a can. Half? Yeah, about half. Probably even less, because even after it's all put together, you still have to program it. Our ship broke down near Madagascar. The government said they've got to move it. Move it. I don't get that one. That's over my head. Yeah, it's using a CAN bus toolhead. Nice. Yes. Yeah, CAN bus toolheads are the best. Reagans. Okay. Alright, let's do it. Let's pick. Let's see how many people joined. Sorry to keep you waiting, everybody. 29. Really good chances. That's probably one of the lowest attendances for the giveaway. Haha, nice. Already? Alright, let's go. Next tab. Contest is ended. Let's go to winners. Let's draw a winner. Draw. Alright, we have our winner. I'm going to announce the winner in a widget with avatar. I can see you're in the United States, and I can see your email. Clement C, congratulations on your spool of filament by 3D Max. Let's see if you're here to claim your reward. I'm not gonna say your last name out loud. Clement, are you in the chat? Congratulations, you have won. I think Caleb, is that you? Those a lot of tickets didn't turn out a crap. He was number 13, lucky number 13. Clement, as usual, you have to be present, and I'm gonna give you 5 minutes, just like I've given everyone else. So hopefully you stop on by to claim your spool of filament. The other downside, some people are like not on the live switch anymore. No, it's not you. Okay. You have a very similar name. There he is. Well, now you did, sir. Congratulations. Here's what you have to do. Here's what you have to do. You have to email me. But first, before you email me, go to the 3D Max website, 3dmax.com. You can use the link down in the description to head over there. Find a spool of PLA Plus that you like that's available in stock. Make sure that it says that it's in stock. And then email me that choice along with your address at Fedor, F-E-D-O-R, at 3dprintsos.com. All right, and I'll get to you within a few days. I'll make sure your information is correct because I see your email and your address. So in case someone else tries to email me, I'll know who the right winner was. But let me know the filament that you want and your address, and I'll forward that to 3D Max. And I think when we have a few more winners together, they kind of ship them all together at once. So that's at least what's been happening historically. And we'll get you that spool of filament. I can see your posts. I'm here. No, I can see you. Just delayed. I can see them now. There's a delay between the actual stream and how the chat comes in. But Clement said you can just send it to me. Nice one, Zoomy. Okay, so let's see what your answer was. Let's see what your answer was. I hate that they don't make that easy for me to see. I have to like dig through holes. Through holes? I have to dig through everything to... And like I can't see the question at the same time. I don't know, it's just wacky. Alright, so the question was, what do you mostly print? I don't remember it exactly, but the question was something along the lines of, what do you mostly print on your printer? Is it functional parts? Is it toys? Is it things for other 3D printers? What are you mostly printing on your machine? And Clement, you said toys for your grandson. So that's really cool. That's a great reason to be into 3D printing. It's a really positive thing to do. And you know, I support that wholeheartedly. One of the reasons I got into it was to print stuff for my daughter, so I feel that, and I'm happy to be able to hook you up. So thank you to 3D Max for obviously sponsoring these. This is, I think, the 18th roll of filament that we've given away through these. So really cool. Yeah, toys for grandson. Got it. One minute behind. Yeah, that's typical. It's like 30, you know, it's between 30 and 1 minute. Sometimes the lag is a little longer. So, cool. All right, thank you, everybody. And congratulations. Let me go check on this print. Yeah, get printing toys for tots. Yes. Oh, man, I wish I could show this to you guys. Let me see if I can add a camera real quick. So, here, let's do main cam. And let me hit plus. Let's do video capture device. I'll do iPhone. Hit OK. Device. Fedor's iPhone camera. So yeah, a bumpy stream, huh? You know, it happens sometimes. Just making sure that I'm able to close this out. Let's see. Let's go here. Yep. Okay. Watch on YouTube. Let me make sure. Yeah, I'm back. Okay, I'll know for next time how to do that. So I have to go back all the way. So you can't just reopen it where it was. You have to quit, reconnect to the stream, then start again. All right. I'll just say this in person now that this is here in case that someone's watching this back for some reason. But thank you, everybody, for joining and playing. Enjoy that spool of filament. A little bit of a rocky one this time, but I'll get things printed. We'll get this thing going. And next time you see it, we'll just continue on and get it. And I'm gonna once I end the stream, I'm gonna write an email to Fysetc to make sure that they know that this is happening, as in like the missing parts. All right, see everybody. Have a good night.